Good evening, everyone. It's wine o'clock again here at the Wineman's. Tonight's wine, it's from India. This is from Sula Vineyards. This is their Dindori Reserve Shiraz. In this video, I'm going to tell you a little bit more about this wine. We're going to taste this. I'm going to tell you some about Sula as well, because they are a remarkable grower in India. So, they're based in Nashik, and they've been going since about 1997, which in winemaking terms is not a huge amount of time. But they started with Chenin Blanc and Sauvignon Blanc, and they quickly, really rapidly established a reputation for producing India's most incredible Sauvignon and Chenin Blanc. So then they thought, well, why don't we try some reds? So there was a little bit of planting of some Zinfandel and some Shiraz, and now lots of other international varietals. And they make incredible wine. I mean, who would have thought it? Sula Vineyards in India, in Nashik, Indian Shiraz. We're going to taste this. Look at this big badge here. 92 points in the Wine Enthusiast for the 2018 vintage. This particular wine wins a huge amount of awards, not only for being a great Indian Shiraz and a great Indian wine, but also for being a bloody good wine all round. So we're going to have a look at this now, and we'll see what sort of colours we've got going on here. So, they're basically planted on very clay soils, which really is quite good for the Shiraz grape. So obviously you can't see it too well, because look at the weather. Oh, it's always horrible at this time of year, but it's very dark. So these soils, they're pretty well drained, and they're light and heavier in terms of the clay, which is a bit of a contradiction in terms, but they do have a mixture of that clay soil and lots of graphite as well going on. Basalt and all sorts of things in the actual soil, and that does impart a different flavour characteristic to the wine. So the interesting thing with the aroma, yes, you can get the classical Shiraz spice, but you've also got a little hint of eucalyptus coming along. And that's really unusual, because you often get that with Australian Cabernet Sauvignon, but to get it in a Shiraz is really different. Now, the way they make this, obviously they vinify it, they pick the grapes late at night, so it's nice and cool, and then it allows the grapes to be at their maximum maturity and their maximum freshness. They take them back, they pop them in, they use the fermentation process with selected yeasts, and then they leave them basically just to luxuriate in some oak casks for, I think it's just over a year. Sula, you cheeky little monkeys, what have you produced here? This is a fabulous wine. Subtle, supple, spicy, cherry, oaky but not too heavy, not too much influence, lovely soft tannins, really juicy fruit flavours. I mean, it's going to be great with any pasta dish, be really good with any meat dish. Stick it with a curry. Who would have thought it? From India. Yeah, I can highly recommend this. I think this wine is going to be enjoyed by everyone. This is the Dindori Reserve Shiraz, and I highly recommend it. It's a steal of a price. It's about £11 a bottle. You should really stock up on some of this. Get some now.